Hello everyone, welcome back to A Monsters Expedition. Through puzzling exhibitions, we just discovered the lawn chair here, and we're about to head south. Nice easy one. This is a tall tree, and the others are short trees. And the only place to go is a log raft here, which would have to be the two smaller ones, right? Right? I'm not sure. We could maybe, because like, one thing we could consider or imagine doing would be rolling this guy south somehow and getting it here, and then like the other logs could join it. But actually, that's impossible because I can't ever push this large log south. I don't think. There's no, even if I could get like here and somehow push it. I don't know. I can't push it south from here because there's this stump, and I can't ever get it west because there's this stump. So I don't think that that's the thing to do. Now, curiously, oops, it seems very easy to get this one into place, and so the question that I would ask is, what is this tree doing? It's helping me get this one here, I assume, right? Mm-hmm. And I can't do that. So I had this like thought, and I haven't really backed it up with anything, but I kind of wondered if there was a way to get this log to this position, so that when I knock this guy over, it could roll a bit further. And then I could have it like over here or something. But on reflection, I don't even really see how that would be useful. This is no good, it goes too far. I'm just like trying to not... The obvious thing is to push this one into place, but that's like not very useful. It's not a very interesting puzzle, right? If they just wanted me to do that, they would have put the tree here or something, where that's the only thing you can do with it. To make this tree involved in the puzzle solution, you must be doing something else with it. And so I'm trying to figure out how to get it north. Which I think looks sort of like this. But now I've lost this tree, right? And so the whole point of getting it north was to get it to interact with this tree, I think. And if I do this, I can't. Now I'm trapped, of course. We shouldn't go that way. I mean, this lets me roll that guy over there. Wow, amazing. I don't see any advantage to knocking it over like that. Well, I guess the advantage would be that supposing I could get the large log to here, then when I roll this guy east, it would be end on end instead of on its side. And that would mean I'd be able to push it onto that tree stump and then get around to the north of it and push it south again. So I think that is actually kind of promising. Because, well, yeah, let's ask how I get this log to be part of the raft. There's two basic approaches, right? One is to somehow get it here, to one of these three spaces, and then roll it that way. Now, how could we do that? we'd have to be rolling it end on end down here, which means it would have to be oriented like this. Because if it were oriented like this, then there'd be nothing to stop it when it reaches the water, right? So to do that, we definitely need to get the large tree into this area if we're going to take that approach. This area is somewhere, I don't know where exactly. The other approach, is to get the tree end over end to here. And then I can just knock it in like the other one, no problem. Right? Right. Now how do you do that? It seems like, again, you need the large tree in this area to act as a backstop here. Or perhaps to, like, let me... to catch this tree by standing here when it falls, so that it rolls a bit further, I think is how these trees work, if I recall. In either case, the objective is to get the large tree to the west. Now, can we ever do that if the large tree is oriented vertically? The only way I could imagine would be if it were like this, and then I could roll it west through this thing. And then it would be here, and I don't see how I could get more access to it. So I think that being vertical is not possible. I can't solve things that way. So it has to be horizontal. But the problem is, once it's horizontal, I can't do anything with it. Right? Well, not quite true. I could do this. But we've looked at that before. I don't see how that's helpful. I can't push it in any direction but north. And if I go over here, of course I'm lost. How do I do anything with that big tree? We've already looked at this and concluded it's no good, but maybe I'm wrong somehow. I don't know. How could I be wrong? There's nowhere you can push it at all. Except here. Yeah. So, first of all, I guess, what if I just used... No, I can't. I was trying to think, what if I put this little log here? Like, this patch of water is suspicious. Why is it water and not a rock, for example? Is it just so I don't think of putting a raft there? No, because a raft there would make no sense. So it suggests maybe it should be bridged by a tree. I don't quite follow how I would do that. Right, this doesn't let me do it. You know, likewise, that's not very useful. And like, I can do some kind of cool stuff with this, maybe. But it involves making this tree vertical, which I've concluded is not the answer. If I want to get anything happening while this tree is still horizontal, I can't get behind it without knocking over this tree first. So once this tree is here, is there anything I can do with it besides just knock it into the water? I don't see anything. So then this is a step to take. But how do I get any further from here? The tree is not doing anything yet. And I can't move it anywhere without going over here, and once I do, I'm lost. I think. Is there something cool that happens if I do this? Oh, there is! I organized 2 different ways to solve that problem, but it was actually a third way, and that's why I was so having trouble. My goodness. Oh. I've been here before, yeah? I guess so. Why have I been brought back? A different approach to the same area? I guess. Alright, well let's ask the magic mailbox which way I should go. I don't see any footsteps on this group of islands, so I'm not going to any of them. There's footsteps there, which I don't like. That one looks impossible. It's actually the only place there are footsteps? Is that right? Oh man. Okay, here we go. So I remember we looked at stuff kind of like this as a way to rescue this tree, right? But I can't then knock it any further, and a raft here is not any good. This doesn't seem to help. So what can I even do on this level that's interesting? I can do this. That gets me one of them. If I could do the same thing with this guy, I'd be happy. But I can't. Because I can't get to the right of it. I'm kind of surprised, actually, there are no footsteps on this island. Because it seems like I should be able to go west from here. There's no, like, trees on that island that could be the bridge back. I don't think there's any interesting ways to smuggle logs from this island over to here. They would all get stuck here, right? Unless I could make a really long bridge with the 4 lengths of tree I have available to me to be like these 3 and then roll over. But I don't think I can do that. Like, how would you? It would just make a raft when you tried to push it on, and if you try to roll it, it's pointing the wrong direction, so I don't think that's the way to go. There has to be something solvable over here, all on its own. Even though there's only, like, a couple things you can do, and they're all obviously wrong. Right? That's one possible first step, and it's a dead end. That's another possible first step, and after that, the only thing you can really do is this. I don't see how that's helpful. Right? So I feel like we have to knock over the western tree first. Where do I put it? Here's kind of cool. Look, it goes way up there. but like ultimately not very useful, right? Well, I mean it is, except that it means I can't do anything with this tree. So the point that I'm trying to get at is that we have to use this tree to somehow interact with this one. Or vice versa, I suppose, but like, since I can only push this one to dead places, that's not very practical. I can push this east, but that doesn't help me interact with this tree yet, as far as I can see. I can do this now. Oh, I can trap myself. That's kind of... Right, once I hop down here, it's actually illegal for me to move anywhere except by pushing this. So I can push this east, which I can hop here and then do this, but it doesn't actually help me open this log up in any new ways. I can put it north, which also doesn't help me get to this guy. I can push it west, and as we saw, this doesn't go anywhere. So I think it has to be south or east, right? And south doesn't really seem to go anywhere, I don't think. I can roll it in here, but I can't go anywhere. So I think the only thing I can do is what I was working on before, which is this. Oh my god. I get it. I'm not supposed to come over here and push this tree in a different direction. What I'm supposed to do is push this tree in the same direction I was going to, but now I have a log to roll it over, and I can knock it in this way. Got it. I guess I would just go north? Huh. What's the word I'm thinking of for something that's like cut in two? Disjoint, I guess? A disjoint island in a way. We can't cross from one side to the other except by using a bridge here. Seems, frankly, like a productive thing to do, although I don't know why yet. Where am I trying to go? Oh, I'm putting a raft here. Okay, cool. So I think that looks like this. No, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do this. Ah! Oh, and now I just need to orient it right so that it doesn't roll over. Got it. Hey, we're going onto the roller coaster. Cool. Nobody in it. Where am I? What the heck am I supposed to do with this tree? Are you kidding me? It can't go anywhere. I guess it can go over this raft. We're learning that it's allowed to go over rafts. Okay. Well, this is an easy way to go. Let's do that first. What is this? Scream if you want to go faster. England lands roller coasters. We're told to scream if you want to go faster. Roller coasties, I apologize. Perhaps the coaster organism was hard of hearing and needed loud instructions so it knew when to speed up? Alright, so we can't get anywhere from here. And we're meant to go west. What I have at my disposal is 2 large trees. That's interesting. Where could I put 2 large trees that would allow me to leave? Ah, I see. They have to go here. I can push off the rock to go north, and then use the this rock to push myself west a bit, and then come back south. I see. So that's my goal. How do I accomplish that, though? Obviously, we don't want to do that. It's just like getting this one to be horizontal south of where it is now seems kind of tough. Obviously, we do this eventually, but not necessarily yet. This one obviously has to go that way, and then I guess we just do this. And then we do the same thing I was doing before, but without the other tree in the way. Keep your arms and legs inside the ride at all times. Humans were instructed to keep limbs inside the coaster at all times. Presumably this was to prevent other fairground humans from mistaking the coaster for a terrifying, gigantic, multi-limbed creature. Oops. Sorry, tree. Where to now? I guess it needs to be off of this rock, and there's no way to get here because of this tree, so we must be going there. Now, this one, I guess, goes like this. Where are we going from here? Probably south? I think? The other place we could go is here. But I think that just goes nowhere? I can't tell for sure. Let's ride the raft again to find out. It doesn't go nowhere. It goes to here, which looks like it could be useful. Oops, go that way, please. Okay, so either east or south of this could be possible, but given they're teaching me on this place about pushing over other rafts, I think this is where we're meant to go. And it goes like this. Alright, I'm allowed to go back, and I can push off here, but it doesn't go anywhere. Oh, and now we're just allowed to go east or west, huh? Okay, a shortcut back to where we were, and further progress. You must be this tall to ride the coaster. The coaster refused to waste its time on interactions with very small humans. This may have been related to force, mass, and acceleration. Larger humans weighed more, and thus helped the coaster gain an exciting amount of momentum. Not sure that's how that works. I guess we're going to here, right? No, those rock formations up to the north suggest we're actually meant to go get both of them here, right? That's a little tricky. Oops, not that. So we have to eventually knock this guy north, but apparently not first, right? We have to do something else, like, what? How is it even possible to get this there? Yeah, it's patently impossible to get anything here, isn't it? Oh, of course, and there's nothing to push off of there. I'm just confused. We must actually be going here after all. Okay. Is that a good start? I have to do this eventually, but do I do it first or last? I mean, I can do this. I'm stuck then. I mean, I can do this as long as I have already handled this one, I think. So it seems like I have to do this guy first. Oh. I imagined that they would have to be vertical there, but actually horizontal is fine. Huh? That makes sense. Alright, I'm not allowed to go back from here. I see. I must be pushing these guys north of this spot. Which means this has to go there at some point. And then roll up like that. No, not like that, but like this. Thank you. Ta-da! And we get to skim the coast a bit and land here where we pivot and go here. Amazing. Into unexplored territory and a cloud? A pet cloud. After years spent attempting to control the weather, humans successfully domesticated clouds. These fluffy pets are still around today. They require a damp cupboard in which to nest, regular steam feeds, and a saucepan in which they can rain. Check yearly for cases of rainbow worm. Cool. Alright, well, how much progress have we made here? I'm not going to have time to do any more today. We'll just look around real quick, see if there's anything cool going on. I still only see... Oh, wow, it's very choppy at this zoom, huh? How about this? Still pretty bad. I just wanted an overview. It looks like I don't see anywhere with footprints other than there, so I guess that's where we're going in the next episode. Stay tuned, and we'll move on here next time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.